Breaking news report, Vikings hold off on Danielle Hunter trade despite interest. And remember, if you want to stay updated on all the latest Vikings news, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications. You won't want to miss a moment of this thrilling NFL season. Despite external interest, the Minnesota Vikings are currently not exploring a trade involving star pass rusher Danielle Hunter, as reported by Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. This news, hot off the press, is nothing short of explosive. Hunter could be the most realistic trade piece for Minnesota if the franchise decides to sell before the October 31st deadline, especially considering that Kirk Cousins is unlikely to waive his no-trade clause. Understandably, several teams are showing significant interest in the three-time Pro Bowler who currently leads the NFL with 8.0 sacks in just 6 weeks. However, at least for now, it appears that the Vikings are likely to retain Hunter, who turns 29 this month and is poised to hit free agency in the spring. Danielle Hunter, the three-time Pro Bowl pass rusher, is a player that many executives are keeping a close eye on. If he were to become available, he would attract a substantial market. Some teams have pointed out that his restructured one-year bridge deal worth $17 million, with $10 million in base salary, is quite modest for a player of his caliber and flexible for trade purposes. Here's the inside scoop on Minnesota and Hunter. The Vikings considered trade interest during the offseason when they didn't have a new deal as a contingency plan in case they couldn't re-sign him. Lately, they haven't been exploring a Hunter trade, despite some external interest. The prevailing sentiment in the organization is that Hunter, the league leader in sacks, is a valuable asset for a team still in contention. Hence, it would likely take a significant deal to pry him away. An enthusiastic league executive stated that they wouldn't part with a first-round pick for him, suggesting that this might be the asking price. The Vikings are still in the hunt for a playoff spot with a 2-4 record, just one game behind several teams tied for the 7th spot in the NFC. All 4 of their losses were by narrow margins against playoff teams from last season. If the Vikings can win at least one of their 2 games before the trade deadline, against San Francisco on Monday night and Green Bay, the path forward in November looks promising. Hunter is a crucial player for the Vikings as they aim to return to playoff contention, especially with fellow OLB Marcus Davenport landing on the injured reserve this week. He's by far their best and most consistent edge player. However, it's challenging to rule out a Hunter trade entirely at this moment. What if the Vikings lose the next 2 games and fall to 2-6? Even if they don't, what if a team decides to offer a first-round pick? The Jacksonville Jaguars have been linked to Hunter since the offseason and seem like a logical contender in need of another star pass rusher. Currently, the Vikings are not actively shopping Hunter, according to Fowler. But in the ever-evolving world of the NFL, things can change at the drop of a hat. So, what's your take on this bombshell news? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, if you want to stay updated on all the latest Vikings news, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications. You won't want to miss a moment of this thrilling NFL season.